decirte, mami, una cosita. Yo te doy lo que tú necesitas. Solo quiero que tú seas mía. Quiero hacértelo. La luna yo te bajaré. Mi corazón te lo daré. Conmigo vas a enloquecer. Yo quiero estar contigo.
Hey Speedy, welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Sports on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Makudi will bring you sports moments of your life, and I am Benny Kuji. All right, the awards, the CAF award for Best Player of the Year and Best National Team of the Year and other individual awards was awarded yesterday. Allow me to speak it that way. All those awards were given out yesterday, and Nigeria, I would say Nigerians didn't have a nice show at this year's event, because I would say the national team of the year, female national team of the year, the women's national team of the year, Nigeria got a hold of that one after winning WAFCON for a record 10th time. And also Nadozie also won the goalkeeper of the year for 2 years consecutively. I think she deserves that one. But there's something that's actually causing a lot of debate on social media and amongst sports fans. The female player of the year, the male was won by Hakimi, no doubt about it. Anybody that say he doesn't deserve it, I don't think anybody can come out and dispute that. But the women's player of the year that was given to the Moroccan Chimbak, a lot of debate over it. Some people believe that she doesn't deserve it. Nigerians, Ajibade actually deserve that award, and it has been causing a lot of debate on among sports fans. That is what we will eventually discuss today. But before we go into that, let's bring you up to speed with the latest sport news around you and around the world. Rivers Hoppers coach Ugo Odaudi is releasing challenging for chasing a third straight Nigerian Basketball Premier League title when the 2025 season Final Four phase hold from November 21st to 23rd in Port Harcourt. This comes as the club won back-to-back league titles for the third time in their history by claiming the 2023 and 2024 NBPL titles unbeaten, and will look to become only the third club to win 3 consecutive championships in the history of Nigerian basketball, following Lagos Islanders, who won it from 1997 to 2001, and Kano Pillars 2008 to 2010. Odaudi has been preoccupied with the challenge as they go up against Lagos legend, Boko City Chief, and Nigeria Custom for their 7th title and a ticket to next season's basketball league. The Kingsmen will begin their Final Four outing with a crunch game against Boko City Chief on Friday, November 21st, followed by a clash with Nigeria Custom on Saturday, November 22nd, before taking on Lagos Legends in the final day. And that is in the final day. Italy overpowered Australia in the Davis Cup semi-finals to move a step closer to becoming the first nation to win 3 consecutive titles for 53 years. Straight set singles win from Matteo Berrettini and Flavio Coboli earned victory for an Italian team which dominated despite missing the nation's top two players in Yannick Sinner and Lorenzo Musetti. Italy moved on to a semi-final meeting with Belgium on Friday after their upcoming opponents beat France in the opening day of the finals in Bologna. They will begin their match on a 12-tie winning streak at the Davis Cup finals, stretching back to the group stage of the 2023 tournament. And back to our topic of discussion. The confetti has settled and trophies has been handed out at the 2025 CAF Awards in Rabat. But one result has ignited a furious debate across the continent: the crowning of Morocco's Ghislaine Chibek as the CAF Women's Player of the Year ahead of Nigeria's Rasheedat Ajibade. For many fans and analysts, Ajibade's monumental achievement in the award review period, especially her heroics at the Women's African Cup of Nations WAFCON, made her the undisputed front runner. The decision has left a bitter taste for Nigerian supporters who are now questioning the very criteria used by CAF voters. The core of the robbery argument rests on two undeniable facts that traditionally serve as the gold standard for individual awards. Ajibade captained the Nigerian Super Falcons to a historic record-extending 10th WAFCON title. She was officially voted WAFCON Player of the Tournament, a recognition of her all-round influence, versatility, and clutch performance throughout the competition. Ajibade also capped her year with a high-profile move to French giant PSG, a club competing at the highest level of European football, arguably a tougher club environment than her opponents. Chibak's story, while controversial, was not without merit. The Moroccan captain had a stellar year defined by consistency and undeniable influence. Chibak was the WAFCON Golden Boot winner with 5 goals, an individual scoring feat that highlights her impact in the main event. The 35-year-old is renowned for her intelligent play-making, leadership, and ability to dictate the tempo for both her club Al Hilal and Moroccan international team. CAF own description of her nomination highlights her continued influence as one of Africa's most complete forwards. Crucially, Chibak also secured a coveted spot at the FIFA 5th Pro Women's World 11, a signal of broad global recognition that may have swayed CAF voters looking at the full calendar. The debate exposes a long-standing fault line in football award, which holds more weight: the ultimate team trophy or individual season-long consistency. While the Super Falcons were deservedly named the Women's National Team of the Year, and Nigeria goalkeeper Chiamaka Anadozie won the Goalkeeper of the Year award, the snub of Ajibade for the top individual prize will be seen as by many as a clear misjudgment that robbed the Super Falcons captain of a richly deserved continental crown. So what do you think? Was Ajibade unfairly overlooked, or did Chibak overall consistency warrant the victory? So, did Chibak deserve this victory? Now, what we are talking about here is we have two individuals that are good, no disputing it. For country, Ajibade is good. For country, Chibak representing the Moroccan national team is also good. But how are these awards selected? I think for Ajibade, she won the WAFCON with the Nigerian female national team. At the WAFCON also, she was the most valuable player in that WAFCON. So how did they arrive at Chibak winning this trophy? So some people are saying that Ajibade was robbed. What is your opinion on this? The numbers to call today is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. Do you think that Ajibade was robbed of this trophy, or that Chibak actually merited this trophy? That is what it's an individual trophy, though. That's what we are discussing. So you can call us and hit us up. Let's hear your take on this. Now, when I went into a little research, trying to see what made CAF give Chibak these awards, I was going through their individual performance, because I was thinking that the WAFCON will be one of the major criteria that CAF should use, or the voters should use, to give this award. But unfortunately, I don't think they actually used this WAFCON, because if you look at it, Ajibade in the WAFCON scored 2 goals with 2 assists. That was her records. And in her club PSG, she scored 8 goals with 3 assists in 25 appearances, and she was the WAFCON champion, also the most valuable player of that tournament. How about Chibak? Chibak won the golden boot for that competition, scoring 5 goals with no assist. For club, she has scored 3 goals, 2 assists in 25 as appearance. So, using this, will you say that Ajibade was robbed? One thing that some people have been complaining was that even the final 3, her name wasn't among them. Speaking of Ajibade, her name was not there. Even the top 3, her name was not there. So especially Nigerians are saying that she was robbed of that trophies. So what is your take on this? You can call. The studio lines to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. Okay, while we expect your call, let's just go and what are the criteria that CAF should use, or they are using? Like I said earlier, I thought they would be using the continental showpiece, which Nigeria won, and Morocco lost to Nigeria in the finals. The award in this, using this, I think the award should favor the champion, the champions, that is Nigeria, and also the best player of that tournament, because she won. That was the biggest trophy in the that period. This is the biggest trophy. How about individual tournament honors? She was also the player of the tournament. She was the official best player of the main event. But when you want to put it side by side with Chibak, you see that she also won. Chibak. No, I'm talking about Chibak. She also won the golden ball award, the golden boot. Sorry, the golden boot, golden shoe award. And now, I think this is what has been causing a lot of debate when it comes to selecting some of these awards. Should we be concentrating on a player's contribution to his team, or what the player was able to achieve individually? Is it that we should be concentrating on, or that is what the player brings to his team? If a player is a particular player is a player where the team cannot do without him or her, shouldn't that be the criteria? Or maybe because in a particular tournament I was the highest goal scorer, and when I checked about Chibak, most of our goals in that competition came via penalties, and despite the fact that she scored a lot of her goals on penalties, having 5 goals, does that qualify her to be given the African Women's Player of the Year? That is my question to you. So the numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. And like I always say, if you want to comment, you can also comment on our Facebook handle. Our Facebook handle is Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. If you comment on our handle there, I will be here to read your comments live. So, and there's another argument on these two players. Now we are placing these two players side by side so that you can decide for yourself, and let's hear what you have to say. Chibak plays for Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, Nadozi plays for PSG. Some people are of the view that playing in Europe is more. The competition there is more tougher compared to playing in the Saudi league. If you have somebody playing in Europe, can you compare that player with a player playing in the Saudi league, no matter their achievement, their individual achievement in this league? Should we forget about that? Just say what this player has been able to achieve, whether in Europe or in the Saudi league, or even in an African league. Should we just say that? You can call and let's have your say. The studio numbers to call is 0808 427 5464. I'll take the number again, 0808 427 5464. So how about the impact of a player to the national team or his or her team that they are playing for? Now, when I'm saying this, I'm actually comparing these two players we are talking about Chibak, the reigning women's African Player of the Year, and Ajibade, whom a lot of people feel that she was robbed because she wasn't given the trophy. Okay, now Ajibade is a forward and also a winger whose value you cannot measure her value, and she scored 2 goals and 2 assists, and her work rate is very, very high. Okay, we have a caller. Hello. 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 Okay. I don't know. Okay. So, hello. Oh, the network is. You can call back. The network is just dancing. Okay. Ajibade had an all-round impact. Okay, the caller is back. Hello.
Good evening, Benny.
Good evening, and welcome to the show.
Yes, it's Ugondo Amos calling from Sabongida again.
Okay, Ugondo Amos. Was Ajibade robbed?
Yes, the way you have explained things, it means they gave to the Moroccan lady because they hosted the event. Because at individual performances, she didn't match Ajibade at the national team level. Also, they won the cup. She won the most valuable player of the tournament. And before you win that award, you must win man of the match more than any other player. Yes. So winning man of the match in many matches, it's not easy.
Yes.
So the Moroccan lady won the Golden Boot. Golden Boot doesn't match the MVP. Yes. So coming to the leagues they play, Ajibade's league is one of the most competitive leagues in the world.
Yes.
Saudi league is nothing to write home about.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's not competitively as compared to the European league.
But you don't say that it's nothing to write home about.
Because it's not competitive. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So we can't have done what they deserve to do, because they rewarded Morocco because they hosted the event. That's all.
Okay. Thanks for that one. I think when going on social media, these are the kind of comment a lot of people are saying that Morocco were rewarded, and when you look at the whole. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
This is Barnabas Onguga calling from North Bank.
Onguga, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Let me just go straight to the point.
Okay, go on.
Yes, people are saying those Saudi Arabia professional league is not all other than all those leagues. But what I just think inside the thing is this: every league have its own the way how they play. Yeah. Depends how those people played in their leagues. Hello, sir, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay. Depends how those people play in their leagues. You see, some players from those other leagues, if they go there, they carry injury, and those people are saying that all the other league is not that over too high, and they are saying it is not the truth. If you watch all those matches, the way how those people are playing in their leagues, you will just say Saudi Arabia playing the league. If the team is over this itself, the players are playing their legs.
So Omuga, yes, are you saying that Chibak deserve that award?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that one.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Ongoga is saying the league where a player is playing doesn't matter, because you may be playing in Europe, you come to Nigeria to play in the Nigerian league, and you will not even find it very easy. Hello.
Good evening, Kuji.
Good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Kenneth calling you currently at airport.
Okay. Kenneth, you're welcome to the show. Hope you're doing fine.
Thank you. I'm feeling stronger this morning than the way I was in the morning.
Oh, we thank God then.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Ajibade not given the awards. You know, there are lots of questions to be asked about this award. Yes, there are times we've had players won awards in time past with just their performances, individual performances. We all remember there was a time Emmanuel Sheyi Adebayo won African Player of the Year with his sheer performance for Arsenal that season.
Yes.
There was nothing he achieved as a trophy or medal-wise with Arsenal, but he was given Player of the Year.
But I think if he had a better competitors that time, he wouldn't have been given it from Africa.
Yes. So sometimes when we look at these awards, lots of questions we always ask.
Yes.
Because like this one in question, looking at the lady who won with Ajibade, looking at their both performances, I think Ajibade on her own didn't have a bad performance either. She didn't have a bad season. She didn't. To come her season all up, she went ahead to win the African competition.
Yes.
Being hosted by Africa.
Yes.
Being hosted by CAF. Where this same lady that won this Women Player of the Year happens to win the award, also participated. Also, Ajibade went and picked the trophy. So, for me, it's
okay. Yeah, the network is actually just it's not stable. The network is not stable. Okay. So I think this our time is already even fast spent. Let's just see if we can take some of the results of yesterday. No, our time is fast spent. I think this is the much we can go on the show. I will see you on Saturday. For me, I think Ajibade, whoever has won, let's just give the trophy to her and let's just move on. This is the much we can take on the show. From me to you, I'm saying God bless your heart. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
This is
Asking Radio 98.5 FM.
Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Él te jura un falso amor, es un abusador. Juega con tu corazón, sabes decir que no. La ilusión, el tiempo ni la razón. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye, él te trata mal, yo te traigo flores. Dame una oportunidad. Tu cuerpo y el mío juntitos bailando. Felices gozando, vas moviendo la cintura, sube la temperatura. Yo te regalo mi universo, ya no lo pienses más. Oye, déjame curarte este mal de amores. Me duele verte llorar. Oye,
As King Radio 98.